Hey Virgo, and welcome to your March 2021 general tarot reading. This could apply to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages can always go vice versa, and that these are meant to be predictive, so if they're kind of vibing with you right now, but not fully, check back in a few weeks, or even go back in the timeline in the playlists and check out those readings. If a title resonates with you, click on it, see if that's what you're going through now. Also, I will be including a Strictly Love reading over on with an extended to this reading over on the Patreon page. Alright, so Virgo, this month, I feel like you're going to gain some clarity, or somebody you're dealing with is going to gain some kind of clarity about relationships, whether they be romantic, friendships, romantic relationships, friendships, business partnerships, whatever it is. That they also require maintenance of some sort. You can't just expect it to always be like a honeymoon thing. I do feel like somebody needs to speak up because my throat chakra keeps like getting all clogged up. I do feel like if there is somebody that is on your tail or on your partner's tail, like you're not going to hesitate to lay claim to where your, if you want to call it territory for lack of better terms. I'm not saying that anybody's owning anybody, but I just can't think of a better term right now. Like this is mine, don't mess with my man, or I'm going to be the one to break it to you, vice versa if you're a man dealing with a chick. You may also find some kind of creative way to communicate or a creative way to help others as a couple if you are in a coupled relationship, or you may be through some kind of creative outlet meeting somebody significant that could turn into a romantic connection. It's like somebody here is connecting with somebody, or just now realizing that relationships and partnerships are a bit of hard work, and communication and commitment are required in this. There may be some kind of transformation of a behavioral issue going on here this month too. There may be some kind of fallout or sudden realization, epiphany, download, whatever you want to call it, that comes to someone's mind about how they've been behaving and how that has been possibly a little bit unrealistic and been detrimental to your relationship. Try and take it easy. Don't overthink things, Virgo. Put your best into it. If you're dedicated and you're doing the right things, then you're doing the right things. If you're the one communicating, then you're communicating. But I do feel like somebody wants to get something emotional off their chest, and this could even be a past. I almost said, like, the word that keeps coming to mind is a past hookup. All right, so yeah. Also, I was hearing stuff about X Factor, switch up, reverse, flip flop. I don't know. Maybe you're playing Uno. Separation anxiety. Narcolepsy, or a narc. Somebody could be narking information, or it could be like a narcissist. Ardell, or maybe even Adderall, Cletus. Asymptomatic, so this may just be being felt on one side. Floodlights, keep up with the Joneses, and then I was hearing hood rat, hoochie mama. Something to do with Neptune. Somebody may be turning a blind eye or putting on those rose-colored glasses because they don't want to face the truth of a situation. Carol or Carl. JDC, nervous tick, incubus or succubus. Lesions or hickeys. And there's quite a bit of a warning that's coming through here, whether it be a past connection or somebody that you've talked to for a while online. You cannot trust this person. Jute had come up, badgers, antelope, like maybe like literally the animal antelope, or antelope like county, city. Something about 3 toes, or having long fingernails on 3 fingers maybe. So this gets really, really deep and kind of dark after this. I think I will save that for the extended, but I do think that there is stuff coming through about maybe a missing persons case, or, yeah. I will share those on the extended. June or July, you could be dealing with like a Gemini, Cancer, maybe a cusp. Just some strange stuff going on. I think that somebody here is kind of turning a blind eye to it, though. They don't want to quite accept it. Or you may be hearing news of this or something of that sort. However, it will end up panning out in your relationship. Or relationship, yeah, definitely. Or your life somehow. All right, Virgo, for your e-cards, we got Abracadabra, just say no. Sticky Wicket, solar powered, and from scratch. So it's as if you are using the law of attraction. Maybe you're praying really hard for a certain outcome in something that you can't control. There is some kind of delicate situation here that not necessarily harmful, but it's not necessarily harmless. It's neither good nor bad at this point. That all depends on the further action that's taken. There's going to be something that becomes enlightened, or you may have some kind of new idea or find the courage to start new, or somebody you're dealing with may be coming towards you wanting to start new. All right, so Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and get into your cards here. So I will be turning down the video here in a second and speeding it up. So we want to know messages for Virgo, March 2021 for Virgo. And remember, I will be doing the love portion of this over on the Patreon extended. There will be a link provided below in the description box to the Patreon channel. All right, let's go. All right, so some of the stuff I was hearing here when I was shuffling was, I believe it's by Ed Sheeran. I could be wrong, but I don't remember the title, but the lyrics I was hearing is, "We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. I found a woman stronger than anyone I know," and it could be I found a man. It could always resonate, and just remember it's energies. All right, you could be dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to be, but it does definitely look like something is being returned to you. Something is no longer going to be held up. Some kind of anticipation here going on is just like the other foot's finally going to drop, and the anticipation and the anxiety or the worry over the situation can finally be released. And regardless of whatever the outcome of the situation is, it's like, all right, it's done. now we can start repairing or rebuilding from scratch. Let's start over. Let's reformat our life. Or this gives us, like, it's like somebody who is looking at a tough situation in a very positive light. Like, if this is you, I commend you. If this is a friend or somebody that you're in close connection with, like, this is a very difficult thing to do, to pick apart and all the hurt and the trauma that comes along with big life changes and move forward. I can't remember if in my notes I was also hearing stuff about separation anxiety. So I don't know if maybe somebody that you're really close to, it could be like a child moving from the home, it could be, you know, changing job locations, or it could be like something like somebody being deployed or locked up. I don't judge, whatever it is. I just heard Suzanne. Yeah, if somebody was being slow to commit here, you could be dealing with an Aries, or yeah, here's Aries again. If somebody was being slow to take the action to commit here, I think that that is turning around. I think somebody has depleted themselves to the point of like staying quiet about their feelings, or being too nervous to speak about their feelings. Like, it's about ready to all come out. Like, it's going to be like a word vomit. Yeah, this person has pent up, whether this be you or another earth sign or fire sign, could be a Gemini, who may have to stand still for a while or be stuck in a situation. And it could be that you are having a hard time deciding whether or not you want to stick around and commit and put in the hard work, or them, or walk away and just start literally from brand new. Like, see the potential in the unknown, and that you can make it whatever you want to make it. Or is it worth the work to rebuild this? Somebody is delaying making a choice here. It's like, for some reason, even if you guys seem like complete opposites, you definitely, you just fit in whatever kind of relationship this is. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Sagittarius here. But something's about ready to go from slow motion to like fast forward in a real quick way. I'm here in June. So I don't know, there is something definitely significant about June coming up. The number's 3 also, so that could definitely be Gemini in communication. Possibly with work, or somebody feeling like they are oppressed. Yeah, you may be seeing 333 all over the place also. I just want to point that out. Well, Virgo, this is what I have for your general tarot reading this month. There's definitely some kind of relationship here that's underneath some sort of stress, and there's a choice that needs to be made. I really feel like this may just need to be like somebody walking away from their old beliefs about what relationships were, to, you know, start learning their own beliefs, or experiencing for themselves what they would like to experience within these relationships and connections that they have also. All right, I'm going to take this over onto Patreon, where I will clarify this exact spread. We'll get the who, what, when, where, and why, and then I will pull a romantic love reading for the Patreon members. And yeah, I'll be back before you know it with another reading. Thank you for supporting me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later.